Hello, everybody. As it is, we are to more episode and more adventure. We are here, and this is the Viridian Forest. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. So we end up going this way, and as it is, we end up coming over to this patched area for Sproga's turn and my turn to be in the forest. It's like a Kakuna. Now, as it is, the Kakuna breaks out, and a trainer happily pops up and mysteriously says, which that trainer is involvably one of the characters that are a main character. She ends up saying that we cannot catch them, but we can catch them. She says that they are rare to the forest and that they're only meant to be caught occasionally. Her name is Yellow. Now, as it is, there's a lot going on with the story. I haven't been speaking about the story and the involvement. What as there is, there's things called dens, and certain Pokemon mysteriously pop up. These Pokemon are known as Dynamax Pokemon. I said it a little bit off, but Dynamax Pokemon. And as it is, some of them are wild and rampaging. So, the main characters, such as Ash, Misty, Brock, Yellow, Go. I'll have a video, or I won't, showing the list of the characters involved. Iris, Bonnie, Clement. There's a lot of mostly Ash's friends that he companionably travels with. They all are raiding and keeping peace from the wild Pokemon. Chaotic King. Us, we're on recruit being new trainers on a new adventure. So as it is, it would be pretty neat if it does go on or happen. As it is, she goes for another Pokeball. She did have that conversation with Yellow, but she sees if this rare Kakuna would want her. She explains to her she's sorry, she just loves bug Pokemon. They're one of the types that she likes. And of course, as it is, I end up finding out this information and research about Sprogan. But as it is, we are watching Ings do battle during the moment. A nice critical hit lands. She starts doing sand attack. Here are the stats. So Weedle. High dominant Weedle. She goes for it. She tries to catch it without battling. No luck. It was so close. And this Weedle was guarding those Kakuna. Poison Sting hits him. Ings has been poisoned. He lands a critical hit from that poison. And he's feeling that poison suddenly. While that critical hit, she throws a Pokeball. It's often found in forest and grasslands. It has a sharp toxic barb of around 2 inches on top of its head. During this, since Ings got poisoned, she ends up naming her Tings. Rash, Shell Dust. Says the foe stabbed with a toxic barb, etc. Or ECT. Or ETC. Sex, ECT. It may poison the foe. It's a Caterpie. She tries to go for it. It breaks out. It's so close. It's another battle. And she lands a critical hit on him. That poison really settled in. Ings did pretty good with those 2 tackles. The string shot has worked and affected her speed. She throws this Pokeball and she catches it. Says Caterpie's data was added. It's covered with a green skin. When it self grows, the shed skin. Well, we already had this information. That's why I'm reading it like this. But I'll reread it. It is covered with the green skin. When it grows, it sheds the skin, covers itself with silk, and becomes a cocoon. And of course, when it covering itself, she ends up naming her silk. Naive. It's another Caterpie. Critical hit. This one lands a critical hit. Ings even misses. And she only has 2 Pokeballs at this moment. So she makes sure that she weakens it. Channel. Show Dust is the. Both have the same thing. Show Dust prevents added effects. And both know tackle and string shot. She decides to battle this Kakuna. HP and speed. She decides to take a break. And of course, I decide to battle and check out the forest. Now, we've nearly already checked out this area. We haven't really been disturbed by the Pokemon while we've been in the area. Weedle. Prime gets poisoned. I'm not gonna let that song play right now. Sadly, he's poisoned anyway, so he takes it down with a critical scratch. This Caterpie avenges for the other Caterpie. Lands a critical hit. These Caterpies are hitting critical hits out here. That's deep. Never know. What a critical hit. There are stats. What do you mean Metapod? Yeah, I had Prime use Leer, not knowing what it would do. And of course, we don't know what Harden is. We just know that they're just sitting there using a move. Pokédex won't tell us until we registrate and capture the Metapod or Kakuna. Or if we find out from a trainer. We start going down this area patch instead in this area, but we stay near the trail so we don't get lost. Forgot we already talked to him. And Pikachu pops up. And this is when everybody wants Pikachu. Everybody says, look, this is where Pikachu is. Grandpa explained that we could have had Pikachu too. But he'd rather us catch one in the wild. We come up this way and hey, you have Pokemon. Come on. Let's battle them. We meet Bug Catcher Rick. He sends out his Weedle. I told Prime to be aware of this poisonous thing. Use lair. I tell him use lair again. Now it's time to scratch. Let's try to wrap this up as quick as possible. And he lands the critical hit. He's aware. And he's aware. Now in my mind, I want to catch a Weedle and Pikachu. So I asked the bug catcher if there's any more trainer battles. He says yes. Here are the stats. His prime grows level. We end up taking the trail. Of course, we are guided by bug catcher Rick. He rangers to another bug catcher to come while he Poke calls another bug catcher to come to the same area. Now, as it ends up being, they say we're okay with the Pokemon we're okay being in the forest. We just have to be careful if we have fire types. Let's not use fire moves a whole lot in the forest. To be careful. When the forest catches on fire, it's only natural if a fire Pokemon is lost. Oh, Prime gets poisoned. Oh, before we can even get to the next Pokemon trainer. I talk to everybody and we go to the Pokemon Center. We're able to walk in the area and not get disturbed on Route 2. We take the short trail that goes down the hillside to get to Viridian City. Right? So, as it is, I'll be heading to where I'll be heading to, and we're going to save. Be on to the next episode. 5 hours exactly. Wow. 396. Wow. I'm still going to go for a Pokeball. And I buy antidote. I know I'm so close to buying another Pokeball, but that's not the decision we make. Now is really the time where I get challenged to see if I will catch a Pokemon. But, alright. If you liked, please, you can subscribe to be notified by chance when more episodes pop up. Or you can go to the playlist section or the library section and you can look and search for this. This is Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken. And you can follow the adventure. Alright, everybody. We'll be seeing you later.